Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's Boof, and we're in the kitchen. My favorite place to be. Today we're making chili. To be exact, we're making paleo chili. Lee and I started on the paleo diet quite a few months ago, and we really enjoy it. However, now that fall's here, we're looking to get back into our old comfort foods. So we decided we would tweak our favorite chili recipe to be a little more paleo friendly. We made this one other time and it has been delicious. Speaking of which, what are we doing? Something smells good. I'm hungry. We're making chili. Ooh, I like chili. So does Maggie. So today we're going to walk you through that process. Let's start with the ingredients. Obviously, we're a hamburger family, so our burger is currently on the stove, marinating in some chili seasoning. Just a disclaimer, seasoning of any dish is almost a religious form. I'm not here to tell you how to season your food. I can tell you what I put in mine, but I feel like you should make your own judgment as to how spicy and or not spicy you want your chili and what seasonings you actually use. End of rant. Let's go into the ingredients. Today's dish, we have olive oil, tomato juice, 3 large carrots, peeled and diced, 1/2 butternut squash, peeled and diced, 3 stalks of celery, peeled and diced. I am calling these 3 vegetables right here my hard vegetables. This is gonna be important a little bit later. Soft vegetables. I have 1/2 of a large onion, 1/2 green pepper, 1/2 red pepper. These are not spicy peppers, these are sweet bell peppers. 1 medium-sized zucchini, also cubed. I'm calling these my softer vegetables. They are softer than the hard ones. Next, I have a tablespoon of diced garlic, red pepper, and chili powder. If we swing around to the stove, you'll check out the meat. I have 1.5 pounds of ground beef, currently chilling and marinating with my preferred chili seasoning. Also on the stove, handy dandy cast iron ceramic coated Dutch oven. Hashtag didn't know I needed one until I got one. As you know, the meat is already sitting over here marinating in my juices, which I can just set aside for a bit. On our stove, we're gonna set our heat to a medium-high heat and start with a drizzle-ish of olive oil. Coconut oil can also be used in place of the olive oil. Olive oil is what I have on hand. We're going to start by adding in our hard vegetables. I call them hard vegetables because these vegetables take longer to soften up, and I like to give them a head start by sauteing them first. So again, in my pan went the butternut squash, carrots, celery. We're gonna let these guys get happy. out here on the stove at about medium heat for about 30 minutes and we'll come back and check on it. Literally, it's this simple. As it cooks down, it'll get a little thicker. Those flavors will really start to develop and it will be a fantastic bowl of chili. I do find our original chili recipe called for beans and tons of beans. And I find that the key to making this dish more like our traditional recipe was to make sure that when we diced up our vegetables, they were about the same size as you would expect the beans that you would normally use in the chili to be. So it took a little extra time to get them all that small, but I think it definitely in the end helps with the texture, and you don't even miss the beans. So we're gonna, again, let this sit for about 30 minutes and simmer, and then we'll be back. Guys, our chili has simmered for about 45 minutes. The vegetables are all tender and yummy looking, so this is ready to go. As with any chili, in my opinion, it's always better day 2. It will thicken overnight, and this one is actually going to work for a chili cook-off. So it'll be in the crock pot tomorrow. Thanks for joining us for our Paleo Chili recipe. I'm telling you, try it once. I think you'll love it. Catch us next time when Lord only knows what we'll be getting into. Bye, guys.